Hey guys, welcome back to Revs. So today we have a 2019 beautiful Honda Accord Sport 2.0 Turbo. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so let's start off with the looks of this car. This car has the Still Night paint, which looks really good in person. Really nice. Look at these really nice rims, stock rims. I think they look pretty damn good. Alright, let's walk around. All of this is customizable on any Honda Accord. Like here, you can get it in the chrome. You can get a blacked out. You can get a bronze. So you have many options. The lighting right here, very nice lights. I like this new light design that Honda went with. You have this really cool little body line right here for aerodynamics. It's really nice. Let's get onto the back. You have a fully new back here. This shows right here, bottom right corner shows what model and the engine you have. Alright. You got these right here. These chrome little exhaust tips, covers. But it does go through. It is real. Alright. You have this little shark fin, like you do with most cars now. Alright, so let's hop into the back seat quickly. Super easy to open. Door opens pretty wide. Alright, let's hop inside. Alright, so in the car, it's massive in here. It really is massive in here. I got tons of knee room, tons. Headroom is alright. Headroom, I got enough headroom. Because of the sloping roof, tall people might find it a lot harder to be in here, but I got just enough headroom, just enough leg room to really stretch out and feel really comfortable. The seats do not recline. The seats do not move up and down, but it is very comfortable. Alright, let's hop onto the other side. Very quick. Now, this is somebody's car. We asked them to let us do a review on it, so they have a child seat over here showing you how that fits. Rear facing child seat, and you still have space to recline the front seat or move it back and forth. Anchor points are really easy, locked in right here in the bottom right here. Really easy to lock them in. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, now I want to talk about the trunk, because the trunk is massive, absolutely massive. Okay, so look at how much stuff is in this trunk. It's absolutely huge. It goes way back, has a ton of space, and the seats can fold down. If you just by pulling this right here, you can fold down the seats for extra space. As you see, by just pulling on that, you have to the seat belt, and there you go. And now you have a flat bed that you can store longer items through. Let's get on there into the driver's seat. Let's hop inside. So inside of the driver's seat, everything is nice and comfortable. Here, take a look. You have two automatic window openers, and in the rear you have to manually like hold them. There's no auto. You got your basic functions, lock, unlock. This is for kids not to play with the windows. And you have a trunk opener right here, and the hood is right here. All right, let's hop inside. Come on in. All right, guys. When getting inside of the car, when you close the driver's door, you heard that, you saw that. It's a pretty nice greeting from the car that you hop in. All right, before I turn it on, I want to quickly talk about the materials inside of this car. Yes, this car is a little bit dirty, but it's people live with it. It's a daily driver. So the materials are pretty nice and soft over here. Where your elbow goes, it's really nice and soft. Right here, you have some scratchy plastics over here, but if you're gonna rest your knee on it or anything, it might, you know, over time not be so comfortable. You got some plastic right here. You got this fake carbon fiber effect right here. I like this overall design right here of this center console. I mean, I don't know what you think about the square cup holders, which is pretty interesting design, but they work perfectly. My question is, what do you guys think about the push button to put the car into reverse or to drive any of that? Somewhere up here or up here, you guys should vote whether you like it or not, because me personally, I don't. I like, you know, to shift instead of pushing buttons. All right, guys, now let's check out this little space right here. So you have this like little area where you can store like loose change. It is easily removable, and you have this really big center like cubby that you can throw stuff in. You know, you got tons of space in here. You also have power outlet right here. If I can open it, it opens from the top, 12-volt, and you have a USB, your average USB in there. You can connect your phone with. All right, let's put this back. All right. I want to talk about the steering wheel. Steering wheel feels pretty nice. It feels leathery. You know, it's actually really nice to hold. You have your main functions over here. You have volume to control to the home for the screen. Pick up the phone call or not. You have voice assist, and you have the Honda sensing controls. All right, guys, so let's start it up. One thing, when you start it up, you put your foot on the brake, and it like has a little block to it, and it feels kind of weird as compared to other cars, but it starts up, feels nice. You have automatic lights. You have automatic lights, control switches right here for your lights. You have paddle shifters. They feel pretty nice, but they feel pretty cheap and plasticky, and they just don't feel all that well. Your average, you know, windshield wiper is right there. Now I really want to talk about this display right here, because on the right you have your standard analog speedometer, but right here to the left you have a digital driver's display, which you can go through. You can customize. Well, if you just hit home right here on the steering wheel, if you hit home right here, it takes you to tachometer, and with the scroll wheel, with the scroll, you can control what do you want. You want range and fuel, speed and time, auto, phone, traffic sign. This car shows your speed limit when it, you know, recognizes it. It doesn't do a great job of it, because at some point I was driving and it showed 100 miles an hour, which I don't think there's a speed limit 100 miles an hour, and I especially know my area, so it gets some stuff wrong. You have driving support, driver attention, which is an interesting one. If you click it, it's like how you're sleeping at the wheel, which is pretty interesting. So you can go maintenance, safety, and warnings, but I like to leave it at tachometer. I like to know what, you know, what revs I am at. I want to show you this right here on the left side. You have your traction control, and you have the Honda sensing. So if you click this button on the screen right here, you can turn off and on the mitigation of like how you're on the road, the blind spot, and the collision braking, so that, you know, if there's a car in front and you're going too fast, it will automatically brake for you. You have the option to turn it off or on. And to exit, you can either simply hit home, or you can just find the exit right there and click on this right here. All right, now I want to show you this. When you throw it into eco, which it is right now, I turned eco off. So you turn it into eco, you get a little Honda symbol, it turns green, and you have a little leaf in the center. But when you throw it into sport, which is really cool, the display, the RPMs get a little bit shorter to show you the boost that you get from the turbo, which I find really cool. And on the side, you have these little lights right here, which I find amazing. You see, it's in sport, it's red. When it turns eco, it turns normal, but when you drive, it's green over here. Unless you push the gas a little too much, it turns white to show you that you're not saving any fuel whatsoever. Alright, sorry. You have the parking brake right here. Pull this. This car, which really nice, you push it down, it gives you a notification on what to do. So you push the brake, turn it off. Perfect. All right, let's look at this right here. At this, so this is the Sport. You have heated butt warmers for the front seats, not the rear. They heat your butt pretty nicely, I can say. The climate control is really nice, really easy to use. You turn. I find this really cool. Look around here, hopefully you'll be able to see, but when you make something colder or if you make something hotter, it changes to show you that you're changing the temperature. I think that's really cool. And if you just hit sync right here, it all matches to what the driver says, and it gives you like up on the screen as well. All right, let's talk about the screen right now. All right, let's go to home. You have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which is fantastic. You don't get charged for Apple CarPlay. Android Auto works perfectly, fine. It doesn't have like that little block for some cars that have the screen. You do have a lot of bezel over here and stuff, but I'm alright with it. I actually prefer this system over the Toyota system. This car does not come with standard navigation. It does not. But you have your basic things, your trip computer, your radio, keep it going. You have your USB, you have Honda Link, compass, updates. But let's go to all apps. This is everything you have. All your basic stuff. But I do really suggest that you go for the plug your phone in and use Android Auto. It's a really big help. And while you're using the navigation on the screen, it shows you when you should turn, which is really cool. Right here, you're gonna pop up like you should turn right in this time, which is, I think, really cool. You do have a little sunroof over here. If you pull this back, it opens it, and it opens this too. So just one touch of a button and that's it. Right here, you push it to close right here, and it closes, but the sunshade, this little cover right here does not close itself. You can push it to tilt it, but we definitely don't need that. To close it, you just hit close. The mirror is very nice. You can see perfectly through it, really nice and easy to customize. It's perfect. Now, one thing I want to show you, you go into reverse, foot on the brake, you have to pull. Where it says reverse, you have to pull. You feel like this little bump from the transmission, which is interesting. But you have this reversing camera, which is pretty nice. It shows you just enough. You can change the view of it. If you're really close to a car, you can change it to like bumper to see how close you are to the other car, but we like to leave it there. And when a car gets really close to you, or you get close to something, to like a fence or something, let's say, it will start to beep beep beep, and to let you know that you're close to something. You might actually hit something, which is pretty nice. All right, let's throw it back into park. All right, I want to show you this cubby right here. What's this? You got your average, USB over here. You have a 12-volt socket over here, USB connector to charge your phone, and your basic little cubby. It's a good size. All right, let's close this up. Let's open up this right here. Yeah, it's all right size. You can fit a balancing here and all sorts of stuff, but to each their own. On the sides, you have these bins right here. They look pretty nice. Not look pretty nice. They're pretty big, I meant to say. They're really good. All right, guys. So let's talk about the seat. You have this really nice effect of a little bit of leather on the sides, and really nice cloth in the middle, and it feels super comfortable to sit in. It's very squishy. The bolstering, it's all right. Bolstering, a big person can definitely fit inside of here. It's really comfortable for a car. It's really nice. I want to talk about these pedals. Because this is a Sport, you get these like aluminum, I think they are, pedals, and it's really nice quality. I really like the quality of this car. It's really nice. Let's hop into the hood. Let's check out what powers this beast. Alright, let's open open the hood. Right here's the button. You just give it a nice good tug, and it should open up. All right. Now you gotta go and find the latch over here. Pick it up a little bit. Here it is. Nice and easy to find. All right. Here we got it open. Now I gotta take this out very quickly. It's a very interesting design of the hood. Oh, here it is. There you go. There it is. All right. A little bit difficult to find. All right, so this is what powers this beast. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo, producing about 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. This car costs around MSRP from around just over $30,000. So I think it's a really good price car. I think it's a really good car for people that really like to drive and have some fun and also want, you know, have a family, because it can fit a lot of people in the back. It's really nice and comfortable. Also, this car only comes as rear-wheel drive. You cannot get it in all-wheel drive. So this is rear-wheel drive, and if you want to, you know, maybe turn off traction control and, you know, have some fun, I think you're able to do that. I don't know, I haven't tried it, and I'm not planning on, but please don't try it, though. Alright, let's put this away, right here. Locks it, okay. And there you go. Alright, this is the 2019 Honda Accord 2.0 Turbo Sport. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Revs. Thank you.